League action today for the Boom Boys as we play 4th place Genk in today's episode. We also play struggling Lommel United. We need to try and extend our lead at the top of the table if we ever want to get in basically into a position where we might win the league. Hello and welcome back to Rupel Boom or Bust. If you are enjoying these videos and you haven't subscribed, why not? Go on, click that subscribe button, ding the notification bell as well to get notified whenever new videos are released straight into your feed. So yeah, we are still top of the table. The transfer window has closed. We've done no further business. It's going to be Genk. It's going to be Lommel. Two pretty big matches, I think. So this is how the table shapes up currently. 23 games have been played. We are 2 points clear of Club Bruges. We are, 5 points clear of Ghent. We are 6 points clear of Genk. It's all to play for. A defeat here basically brings Genk straight back into this title race. Also gives Bruges the opportunity to go ahead of us as they kick off their earlier match against Antwerp, who arguably would probably want Club Bruges to win the league rather than us. We've also applied for coaching course. We've applied to expand our youth facilities and the stadium. I haven't clicked continue to see what happens. Right, well, they're not doing the youth facilities, which I can kind of understand, or the stadium. Is there a reason why they're not doing it? We aren't convinced that our fan base is big enough and the current level of facilities. I mean, that's fine. I don't want to do that loan deal. Also, Nguyen needs to get some games for us. We've played, I think, just one match in between episodes. Yes, it was. It was against Fastland Beveren, a 3-0 victory here. Victor, Bakayoko and Juarez with the goals. Let's play Genk then. The starting lineup then for the Genk game. It will be Torres in goal, Dehaney, Gabiasio and Antwi at the back. Dehaney has been playing, by the way, because Jose Luis he's a bit injured. I think he's got a virus, actually, at the moment. So, yeah, he's actually currently out. When's he coming back? 2 more days. So, yeah, he'll be back very soon. It's going to be Peters and Patino in the middle. Victor and Piazza on the wings. Bakayoko and Juarez will be our strikers. Juarez moves from the left wing to the striker position because Mohamed Faye is out for 8 days to 3 weeks. Yes, he's probably going to miss both of the Galatasaray games. We could do with getting 3 points here. We really could. This is the type of game where dropping points is going to have a massive effect on us. We've already dropped down to second in the table because Club Bruges did beat Antwerp 2-0, I think it was. So yeah, we dropped down. So unless we can get a point or more, we are staying in second place. We have a corner, but Antwi's collected the clearance. Across to Charlie Patino, runner in the shape of possibly Dehaney. Peters has this. Patino once again. Dehaney has acres of space and we're not using him. Antwi this time has it. Loses out to Aubrey. And now Ghent can come forward. Is it Ghent or Genk? It's one of the two. I always get them confused. That's a wonderful ball. Pozo's in on goal. It's 1-0 because we didn't pass to Dehaney. 100%. We didn't use Dehaney when we should have done. We're 1-0 down. Counter-attack football because it always is. Not the best start. This is not what we wanted to happen at all. So we've dropped back down to second place. Club Bruges now top of the table, 52 points. We will remain on 51 if everything stays this way. Another chance with a throw. It's going to be Antwi to Juarez. The Peruvian plays it to Peters in the penalty area. Back to Juarez. Tries to get some space for himself. And I'm not quite sure how that wasn't even on target. That looked like it was. We're having all the chances, but so far all they've done is counter-attack and score a goal. Antwi with it to Peters. 2 players on the right-hand side. Dehaney does now finally get the ball that he should have got about 3.5 highlights ago. Peters to Piazza, going away from goal. Plays in Antwi. 3 in the middle, 4 in the middle possibly. If he can cross it, he does. Juarez is there. Gets a very, very minor touch. And Majoro can hold on to that. It's carrying on, though. The highlights continuing, so something might be coming from this. Genk with the ball. Rigters down that right-hand side. He's got some company in the shape of Antwi. Rigters tries to cross it in. He does cross it in. Headed effort is off the bar. That was a worry. Highlight straight away as well. So literally that last highlight ended and another one begins. Juarez with the ball needs some support. Is he going to go alone? He's tried. Wasn't the best decision from the Peruvian. Straight into the hand of the keeper. Why do I get the horrible feeling that we are going to finish 4th place again this season? We all finish top of the table and we're still going to finish 4th place because we then have to play 3 of the 4 best sides in the league. I am going to teapot stance, show me something else. That was not very good. Who's playing badly? Sio's playing badly. Peters, Piazza, because of course Piazza's playing badly. You're coming off, buddy. I'm not even sure what we're going to do. Perez or Hazard, or maybe we just do this. We play Diallo. We go for Diallo. So Juarez moves over to left midfield. It's going to be Diallo, the 16-year-old coming on. He's still yet to score for us. Casase to Pozo. Dehaney has got the ball. I'm worried that they might call that back. Bakayoko's going to run forward with it. He's been tackled. Peters back to Clinton Antwi. Left-hand side is Juarez, playing arguably in his more natural position as a left winger. Patino, right-hand side is a player, doesn't want to use him at the moment. It's Victor, isn't it? We literally haven't seen Victor all game. Dehaney to Patino. He's gone back to Peters. Forward to Dehaney again. Now Patino, we're passing it in a little triangle in the middle. Bakayoko's in on goal here. And get in. Mohamed Bakayoko is offside. Is he offside? There was a flag up. Did Bakayoko stray offside? What's going on? We getting VAR? Oh my, do not disallow this. He was onside. It's goal awarded. Oh my word. VAR has gone our way once again. That highlight also just showed that he was miles onside as well. It wasn't even close. But they were like, oh, maybe he was offside. He wasn't offside. Don't worry about it. We need to look at bringing CO off because he's having a bit of a poor game at the moment. So CO will be being replaced by Willie Mommers. What am I doing? Willie Mommers is going to be making his debut. Victor is also going to come off. No, Juarez is going to come off for Perez because Juarez is also playing very badly. Since the game has updated, the wingers don't seem to do anywhere near as much as they used to do. I think we might need to look at possibly tweaking our inside forwards to maybe have one slightly more central. I don't know. Final 10 minutes then against Genk. It is 1-1. Antwi has this inside his own half, literally on the touchline. Forward to Perez. The Spaniard can go forward in towards the middle of the pitch, in the centre circle. He's going to go all the way, isn't he? Finds Victor. First time he's kicked the ball. It's taken 81 minutes to get there. Victor plays it back to Dehaney. Cross that ball in. Takes a touch to get round his man. Keeps going into the area. Across to Perez. Perez has been pushed. Perez has been pushed over. The referee is going to look at some VAR. We might be saved by VAR here. If this is a penalty, we might be saved. If it is a pen, it is going to be probably Bakayoko taking it. I still don't know who's our regular penalty taker. We don't have good ones. It's like 11 penalty taken is the best. It is a penalty. 82 minutes on the clock. Mohamed Bakayoko will step up to possibly get a second of the game. Come on, Mohamed. Come on, Mohamed. Put it in the bottom right. Bottom right. That's bottom left, you clown. It's still 1-1. Still got a chance from the corner. Peters is going to take this. Stick it on Mommers' head. In the middle, it's a header clear from Souza. Peters is going to keep this highlight alive. Clinton Antwi with this. Across. Willie Mommers is there, the big Dutchman. Plays it off to Perez. Back to Dehaney. Highlight randomly ends. Nothing came from it. Wingers need to learn how to play football, don't they? Our wingers need to learn how to do something. Victor's on a 6.3 and we've used all of our subs. Full time then, a 1-1 draw against Genk. And how do we get our wingers to start playing football again? Also, how do we stop missing penalties? Far too many penalties get missed in this game. If you look at my Arsenal save, I think one of our strikers has missed 7 penalties in one season. And he's only taken 7. Well, it looks like a point was enough. A point indeed was enough to put us back to the top of the table. But we are now joint on points with Club Bruges. 52 points. Now, we're getting close to the stage of the season where we need to consider what's going to happen when we half our points. If we half our points, we are, 4, 5, 6 points clear of 3rd and 4th. Which will then become, obviously, 3 points clear once we halve our points. So we need to arguably get that gap a little bit bigger if we want to try and get Champions League football. I don't know, actually. Do the top 2 sides get Champions League football? It is. The top 2 sides get Champions League football. I don't mind finishing second because I fancy our chances against some of the lesser sides in Europe. We basically proved it this season that we can beat Lazio. We can beat some of the better sides. We can beat Ferencvaros and teams like that. So I'd fancy our chances to get hopefully close enough to the group stage and then maybe possibly drop down into the Europa League or just go straight into the Champions League group stage. Anyway, next up, we're going to go forward and we're going to play, I think it's Lommel United, who are 15th place in the table. So we're probably going to lose that one as well. Wingers don't work, or haven't been working particularly well, so we are changing things up to a 4-3-3. This is kind of loosely based off of what I played at Arsenal, but I had a sort of an attacking midfielder at the start with Arsenal. So, we're going for 3 strikers at the moment. It's going to be Torres in goal, Luis Gabiasio and Antwi at the back, the usual back 4. Nguyen, La Rosa and Patino will be playing today. That is right, La Rosa was returned from his injury. Nguyen Trong Dat will be making his debut. I apologise, anyone from Vietnam. I don't know whether that's how it's pronounced, but that's what we're going for. It's going to be Juarez, Bakayoko and Didier Montero up front. I think with this formation, it also gives us the option. I don't know having them all as advanced forwards, whether that's a good idea, maybe we change some things up, actually. We go pressing forward on attack. We'll have 2 pressing forwards and 1 advance. Is that a good idea? Probably not. But yeah, I don't know whether this is a good idea to have this formation, but we're going to try it anyway. If we lose, we're probably going to drop down to second in the table, or at least stay in second. Right, away from home as well might not have been the best time to play around with formations, but we are trying it anyway. I think, again, if we're going to do it against anybody, it is against one of the sides that we're probably just going to beat purely because we're better than them anyway. So rather than doing this against, say, an Anderlecht or a Ghent or even an Antwerp, let's do it against Lommel. We have dropped down to second place then. Club Brugge did win their game. We need to make sure that we get back on level terms. Nguyen's ball in, Gabier's there, 57 seconds on the clock. Nguyen's possibly first ever kick of the ball in a Rupel Boom shirt sticks it on Gabier's head. We're 1-0 up. If this performs well, we might have to suddenly reconsider how we play the rest of this season, and arguably this save. Do we move to a 4-3-3 and just ditch wingers altogether? Van der Sloot with this ball. Lovely name. That is a great name, Van der Sloot. It's Lommel coming forward with it. Kabongo, left-hand side. He's got no real support at the moment, being forced out wide. Plays it back to his fullback. Kabongo's in on goal here, and it's a wonderful finish from Christophe Kabongo. It's 1-1. Did we just get lucky with that free kick onto Gabier's head, and now Lommel are just going to start to destroy us? It looks like that might happen. Kabongo's throw. Gabier heads clear. Lembrecht collects for Lommel United. Runs off towards that right-hand side. Needs some support. Goes back instead. If we can steal this away and counter, maybe that's something that we are possibly capable of doing. Juarez is the man to steal it away, and now Montero controls. He's only got Bakayoko for support. Montero in on goal. Montero's effort is just about saved by the keeper. We win ourselves a corner. I think this might be Nguyen taking it. It's not. It's Antwi taking this corner. Nguyen's good at set pieces. Gabier's headed effort goes over the bar. Still 1-1 at the moment. We've had 2 chances, really. Both of them have fallen to Gabier. Antwi heads clear to Nguyen. Back to Clinton Antwi now. La Rosa. Charlie Patino deep inside his own half still. We need to get this ball moving. Montero to Antwi. Forward towards Bakayoko on that left-hand side. He's got 1 man in the middle for support. Montero now has it. Crosses in. Juarez is there. And what's happened? We've scored. What did the goalkeeper do there? Gonzalo just made an absolute meal of that. Juarez capitalises, still doesn't score, and then scores the rebound eventually. It's 2-1. We are back in front in the lead. Top of the table as well. But there's a corner for Lommel. Get this ball clear straight away, please. Bakayoko straight to the corner taker. Why is Bakayoko back there? In the middle again, and it's another chance and another goal. It's 2-2. Right, I'm not quite sure what's happening here, other than I assume Lommel are just doing one of those things where the struggling side in the league have just decided to beat us. They're just doing really well at the moment. So it's going to be likely to be 2-2 at half-time. They are flagging, I say they, I'm flagging Luis and La Rosa as struggling to perform at the moment. Luis, I think, is probably the one, I mean, I'm going to thrash my arms, I'm far from pleased. He's probably the one who has basically conceded the 2 goals. They've been his fault, which is why he's dropped down to a 6-6. Kabongo to Lembrecht. La Rosa's pushed him over or kicked him over. That's a free kick. It's not a penalty. Whilst this is going on, we are going to revert back because something's not working, is it? Something is definitely not working. It means we do also need to work out how we're going to do this. I mean, we can do that, actually. Patino can go on the wing. That's fine. Also, Nguyen needs to be the DLP. That will work fine. We're changing up. Is it a penalty? I don't think it is. I think it's a free kick. It is a free kick right on the edge. Yuri Oliveira takes this. It's towards the back post, headed over the bar. That is good to see right then. So, changing formation might mean that we suddenly start playing a little bit better. Might mean we start playing worse. Bakayoko on a 6.4. Why are you doing so badly? I'm gonna demand more. We are not doing well. We are not having any chances, any highlights whatsoever. We've got one now, 67 minutes on the clock. Jose Luis's throw to Patino. It's gone over everybody. Why has it gone over everybody? La Rosa with this. He's got some options in front. Nguyen is one of them. Plays it through to Didier Montero. Montero's effort is saved by Gonzalo. I don't think Didier Montero has scored a league goal. He's scored 4 in the Croquis Cup, but hasn't scored a league goal yet. Antwi's corner comes in. La Rosa is there, and the keeper once again tips that ball over the bar. We get another chance. Clinton Antwi then, left-footed once again. Stick it on Gabier's head. Sio's head. Montero is there, and that is Didier Montero's first ever league goal for Rupel. Boom, we have taken the lead. We might be getting away with this. We haven't really deserved to concede the goals, but also, arguably, we haven't deserved to win the game. We haven't been doing great. Right, time for a change or two. Bakayoko's coming off. Diallo will be coming on. Also, Nguyen will be coming off. He's had a spectacular debut. We're going to do another debut as well. Espinoza, the Peruvian, I think he is, who we signed in January on a free transfer. Antwi with a corner. Sio's there at the front. It's gone past absolutely everybody and nobody stuck a leg out. And now Lom will have possibly a chance to break. Nahuel loses out but keeps hold of it actually. Jose Luis still can't quite tackle him. Comlan Diallo is there to steal that away. Montero dodges one tackle, plays it across to Espinoza, through to Charlie Patino, and Charlie Patino gets his first ever goal for Rupel Boom, playing as an inside forward on the right hand side. It's 4-2. I think that goal, you've kind of got to give credit to Diallo. He was the little terrier, basically chasing that ball down when we lost it. We've got 5 minutes left, one more substitution to go. We are going to do something that we haven't done in a while, and it's big Olivier Tahuahulu coming on for Montero. He hasn't played for us all season. He only played 6 times last year. I want him to score a goal again. I want him to just play a game, score a goal. It's not going to happen in this match though. Full-time whistle goes, a 4-2 victory. The change in formation wasn't the best, was it? When we basically reverted back to our usual formation, we smashed them. I do think from that performance, Nguyen Trong Dat basically kind of just established himself into the first team. I haven't been playing him because I'm there looking at him going, yeah, he's good, but we've got better at the moment. I've looked at him a few times and gone, free kicks, first touch and stuff like that. Free kicks as 13 is actually pretty decent for the rest of our squad. Given him a chance, I think he's proved that maybe he is ready to step up to the first team. As also, 5 games unbeaten for us. 2 of them were draws though. 5 games unbeaten nonetheless. We go back to the top of the pile. 55 points. Did Antwerp lose? What's happened? So Antwerp are now 3rd. They beat Beerschot. Ghent lost to Cercle Bruges. Genk lost to Anderlecht. That's interesting. There is now, what is that, an 8-point gap between 3rd and 2nd place. Which means when we go into the next round, it's going to be a 4-point gap. But that gap is slowly getting bigger. But that is not what we're waiting for now. Next up in the next episode, it's going to be a Europa Conference League first knockout round doubleheader. It's going to be Galatasaray away from home first, and then at the Rupel Boom Stadium. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose this. If I'm honest, I think they are probably one of the better sides still in the competition. They are, I think, probably the biggest team in Turkey. One of them and Fenerbahce, and there's probably a few others now. But yeah, Galatasaray, very, very good. Us, probably not so much. So what have we learnt today then? We've learned that sometimes wingers don't work against the good sides, but also they do work when you switch back to your normal formation against Lommel United and score 4-2. Also, Nguyen Trong Dat might be a new first team player. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, do please remember, leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that fun YouTubey stuff, and I'll see you in the next one for a doubleheader against Galatasaray.